Oh yeah, tell you something, I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh please, say to me, you let me be your man. And please, say to me, you let me hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can't hide. I can't hide. I can't hide. Yeah, you.
Alright, that's 1 minute and 17 seconds. That should mean that YouTube demonetizes my video and you will not have to fucking listen to Joe Biden stumble through 31 seconds of support me will defeat Donald Trump and transform America. What are we transforming fucking America into, Joe? And that's where we're kicking off tonight, folks. I already did the video and I'm done with fucking YouTube and their goddamn stupid ads that you can't get the fuck away from. They no longer let you click out of them. It drives me insane. But Antifa releases list of demands after taking over 6 square block section in Seattle and setting up armed security watch. List includes reparations and ending of the police department. Okay, so understand this. Incidentally, the guy who's in charge has been named the Black George Zimmerman. Why? Is he gonna go out and shoot fucking Trayvon, who's all high on drank and cough syrup and shit? So, Seattle's autonomous zone has its first warlord. Local rapper Raz Simone takes over. This is going to end well. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that Raz Simone, a.k.a. Black George Zimmerman, doesn't understand what happens when you try to secede from the country. What he's doing now is really illegal on a federal level. This is secession. This is sedition. This will get you free air dancing lessons if anybody has the balls to tie the rope around your neck and pull a fucking trapdoor lever. The Pacific Northwest is fucked, but only in the big cities. I know this because some of my friends are from up there. Lights fucking up. Hold on a second. Let me fix the light so it doesn't fade in and out on you guys. Drive you crazy. So, sedition and secession, well, two different things, are both no bueno in America. Especially when what you want to do is turn America into a socialist shithole. Now, I know the phrase socialist shithole is ist. I don't know if it's racist or homophobist or whatever. It doesn't matter. It gets better. Now remember, they've seized city property, public property. Okay? They've seized it by force. They now have armed patrols guarding it against them being removed. These are insurgents, and this is insurrection. There's really only one way to put this down. Negotiating is not the fucking answer, regardless of how soft the pussies that live in that neighborhood are. Antifa terrorists discuss plans to expand their occupied autonomous zone in Seattle and begin the shakedown of local businesses. You following? You see what's going on here? Welcome to the wonderful world of socialism, aka communism light. These are the same idiots that are like, well, we can't have the police. The police would be bad. Well, if you don't have the police, you're going to have these guys. You know, I'm not going to say it's the mafia because it's not the mafia. This is worse than the mafia. This is worse than the Russian mafia. There's a solution for this. And unfortunately, the solution for this means you're going to have to put actual real boots on the ground. People are going to actually die. Now, I can guarantee you, in Leftopia land, this is going to be viewed as like the Alamo, where the brave comrades stood up against the evil Orange Drumpfler because they were trying to make the world a better place. Only problem is, no one has ever been able to show me where socialism has made anywhere a better place. Ever. And I love when people say, well, you know, Sweden or Denmark. And the Danish Prime Minister or the Swedish Prime Minister turned around and said, Bernie needs to stop saying that shit. We are a market economy with a super high tax rate because we supply social services to our citizens. That was the guy in charge. Oh my God. 22-year-old woman complains, so Merriam-Webster dictionary will redefine racism. Let me define racism for you. It's an imaginary term used by people who have no actual concrete solid-based arguments, and so they needed to attack Mephiles. It's a Mephiles term. Okay? Nurse I used to work with, really, really sweet girl. She was really, really nice. She puts up a post on Facebook, which I've been back on lately, and I don't think we'll be back on much longer. We could be friends over almost anything except racism, and so I post like this long. I'll chew it down for you really quick. It said racism is a fake term. Racism is a term to modify your thinking, so you'll modify your behavior, and you'll do as you are told by your masters. Let me explain how this actually works. Racism is a make-believe word like hate crime. The word you're looking for is bigotry. And I'll give you an example of both. I hate dolphins is bigotry. I hate all toothed whale species is racism. You understand? You getting it now? She goes, oh, I don't know, I'm going to have to get back to you. And then I left her a link for Larry Elder where he breaks down the entire racism thing. She never got back to me. It's a pity because I really like her. She's a great girl. It's the newspeak, folks. They're redefining your language for their advantage. 22-year-old woman complains, so Merriam-Webster will redefine racism. What is racism in a fucking dictionary? It doesn't exist. It's a fucking unicorn. If you don't like people because of their skin color, you're a bigot, not a racist. Until they come up with subspecies, there's only one race of human beings. Discounting like the space lizard shape-shifting aliens, and those guys don't count because they're, not actually Terran there. Alpha Centauri, Drago, whatever. If there's one conversation you're going to have with any of your friends, it's to point out to them how they use language to change your perception for the worse. Okay? There is no racism. If you don't like somebody because of the amount of melanin in their skin, you're a bigot. See, now, me, I don't like anybody. I have like 6 friends. That many. And these are guys I could call from fucking Mexico, and one of them would come bail my fucking ass out. Unfortunately, most of them would be in Mexico with me, so it'd be a really local phone call. But you understand what I'm saying. I'm not a racist. I'm an asshole. But I'm not stupid. Okay? Oh, well, you have to... I don't have to fucking jack shit. You people in your 6-foot bubble? I've had a bubble that's a lot bigger than that for a long fucking time. And it's just because of shit like that. These weak-minded fucking trolls. Oh, but, shut up. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. The only person who cares about your feelings is you. Just so you know. You. Not me. The fuck do I care? There you go. Flashback. Democrat thought leader, AOC, marginalized communities in the U.S. have no choice but to riot. Really? That sounds like you're calling them to do so, which means you would be culpable for an awful lot of damage in New York City. And be careful what you say on the internet, folks. And I say a lot of stupid shit on the internet. But I also say that everything I say, joke, humor. I'm just trying to enlighten you through observational comedy. Friday's document release shows assessment of Hillary's emails performed by ODNI, Office of the Department of National Intelligence, NSC, and State Department in 2009. Well, that was before Trumpo got there. Obama was busy covering her ass then. Antifa anarchists and community activists took over a 6-block radius of his biggest city, have roaming armed guards doing ID checks, and Inslee has no clue. Tucker Carlson apparently lights him up. Good for him. Multiple studies don't back up any of the Black Lives Matter talking points. No fucking shit. There's some moron here with a defund the Phoenix police sign. Live in Phoenix. I'm okay with the cops. Granted, I'm an old white guy, so basically when they pull me over and they look at me, they're like, they don't give me a whole lot of shit for 2 reasons. A, I don't do anything wrong. I'm not speeding. I don't have a beer on my fucking lap. And B, I'm not the guy that fucks with the police. I'm not the 20-year-old jackass that tells him to go fuck himself. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. San Jose police fire rubber bullets at protest, hitting their own racial bias trainer in the testicles. Oh, who's the asshole that's a fucking... you dumbass. Oh, it's fucking awesome. I want to see the video. If I pull the video up, I'll hang it. Still, one of my absolute favorites is the Phoenix protest we had for Trump. And the guy caught the pepper balls right in the nuts, and you just see him fucking fold up and collapse. That would fucking make me howl. This might be a runner-up. HBO pulls Gone with the Wind from HBO Max streaming because it's racist. It's the fucking Civil War. You know, as far as most normies are concerned, the war to end racism, which it had absolutely nothing to do with. Oh, these people are fucking idiots. Talk about photo op and cultural appropriation. Dems wear kente cloth. Obianuju Ekocha has a few things to say about that. Well, the kente cloth was the cloth worn by the tribe that sold slaves. Yeah, the tribe that sold black people to the Arabs and the white people. That's where they got the money to get kente cloths. Apparently, we are not super surprised that the Democrats are too stupid to fact check anything before they do it, though. Gunman fires shots at California police station. Another man found dead nearby, investigators say. Happened in downtown Paso Robles. The sheriff's office is asking anyone in Paso Robles downtown area to shelter in place at this time. This is an active shooter situation. Authorities said on Wednesday a man was found fatally shot nearby a California police station that a gunman had fired shots at, and the two incidents are believed to be related. Okay. Michigan Democrat Governor Whitmer supports spirit of efforts to defund the police. And that's why she should be removed from office. Not that there isn't a laundry list of reasons to pull her fucking hag ass out of office. That one's perfect. It's a direct violation of her oath, because part of her oath is to protect the electorate that she has chosen to serve. Dumbass should be out of office fucking tomorrow. Fucking Jerry Nadler demonizes cops. Every day, people of color live in fear of violence by the police. And yet, who kills black people the most? Black people. Not cops, not black cops, just black people in general. Ocasio-Cortez stumped when confronted on studies showing defunding police leads to more crime. Go figure. Sesame Street teaching children America is a racist country. That's PBS. That's funded by your government. Pull their fucking funding and shut them the fuck down. That's all. Nancy Pelosi dodges on defunding the police. Yeah, because what can you say? I think it's a great idea that we just return to absolute lawlessness. I live in the West. Okay? I live in the wild, wild West. Ain't gonna get any fucking better if you take the cops away. Although, a lot more real estate up. Might keep the Californians out. Might not be a bad idea. Should give it a shot. Homeless people reportedly ate all the food in the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Situation dire. Shut them down, starve them out, go with the siege mentality. Or, 6 block area is kind of big. It's a lot of munitions to be dropping. Let's just shut them down and starve them out. But remember, while you're setting those barriers up, the idiots behind you are going to be fucking with you, so make sure you double up them walls, man. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy says he can't imagine enforcing social distancing rules on protesters. It's because you're a fucking cuck. Absolute mayhem. Cornel West goes berserk on Fox News' Hannity. I don't watch Hannity, but I might have to watch this one. Watch it with the sound off first. Cornel West is a radical leftist. Well, there you fucking go. Leo Terrell is a Democrat and a liberal, but is against insanity and riots. Well, that would make him no longer a Democrat because he's not far enough left to be a good socialist. Seattle protesters and radical leftists storm City Hall, drive police out of the area, demand mayor resign. I don't know, folks. You tell me. You fucking tell me. Why would you live there? If you live there, how did you not notice this happening? And if you noticed this happening, but you didn't try to do anything about it, and now you're sitting there saying, well, I don't know how this happened. Here's what I did here today, though, and I thought it was really interesting. We're in 1945, so we're wrapping up. It's too long already. The property values in New York and San Francisco have halved. People are flying out of there. losing their investments in multi-million-dollar properties. The one thing that struck me about that was you were okay living in San Francisco when there was shit and needles and junkies all over the street. That's not what caused you to fucking leave. See, I'd have been long gone. Now, you're worried about your fucking gated communities being overrun by the same shit-dumping, fucking dope-shooting junkies and these socialist, leftist, shitbag fucking zombies. So now you're just gonna fucking pull up tax and run. Serves you fucking right. It serves you fucking right. The problem is they're gonna wind up in other states and repeat the same pattern of fucking stupidity. These people should not be allowed to go anywhere near an election vote for a fucking decade until they pull their heads out of their asses and understand why what they left does not need to be propagated anywhere else. Again, I'm still upset. The coronavirus didn't make any zombies. I can't shoot anybody in the fucking face. We all have our issues. Thanks for swinging by, folks. I will catch you next time. Have a good one. If I can find that video link of the guy getting shot in the balls with a rubber bullet, I'll put it in the bottom. Guys, have a good one. Adios.